Hi, Danny Morrison here for the Danny Morrison Expert Comments alongside Rario.com and match 18, the West Indies up against South Africa, and they're the defending champs and an ageing side, it has to be said, for these West Indians. Some big names, been around a long time. I can tell you the toss went the way of South Africa, and of course again, fresh surface, you want to go up front, see what it plays like, and then know what you've got to try and score to take out the contest. When I look at the West Indies, and as I mentioned, Gale, he's 42 now, and Lendl Simmons, getting on in the scene, and even the Dre Russ, old Superman Dre Russell. When I look at that score of 143 for 8, it's stummered and stuttered along, and no one really got going, apart from Evan Lewis. And you know how we love a lefty with Evan Lewis and all his panache and his strength and his confidence and ability. I mean, the man had 6 sixes. Quite an exceptional talent that is Evan Lewis. That 56 of 35, 3 4s and 6 sixes. Man, he was the standout because you had no Gale. I mean, Gale got to 12. So did Nicholas Pora, and they got up for 12. Simmons, 16 and gobbled up 30-odd deliveries. Just crazy. And even Dre Russ, he got out cheaply for 5. And so there was just nothing of substance. A little bit of Pollard, he got 26 from 20, had a couple of 4s and a 6. But again, guys getting starts and not perhaps supporting someone who gets in like Lewis did and then really kick on that top order. You need Nicholas Pora, and you need a Chris Gale, and you need Lendl Simmons to be going and being fluent as they can be. But when I look at the bowling of SA, man, it's quality, isn't it? The dynamic 2 at the top. When you look at Rabada and Nokia, outstanding. Rabada, that 1 for 27 from 4 with 11 dots. Nokia, 1 for 14 and 4 overs with 14 dot balls rather. He was outstanding. Maharaj, 2 for 24 and 4, 11 dots as well. Again, just that whole mix together. And then even Dwayne Pretorius, who was outstanding to say the least, 3 for 17, just in a couple of overs, but he got the key wickets there of Gale and Pollard. So he got a couple of the big guns out to Dwayne Pretorius, and lots of great changes of pace, as I mentioned, from the variety of the South African bowling attack. In reply, well, 144 for 2, tracked down in 18.2, very workmanlike. The skipper missed out, but really when I look at Reza Hendricks, 39 from 30, a few 4s here, had a couple of 6s, and Rassie van der Dussen, do like him, 43 not out, and he was again the mainstay. You need someone who's going to be the glue to hang in and see it home in a professional manner. Might have taken him more balls, taking 51 deliveries to get there when you've got Aiden Markram, who comes in and bees the aggressor and lets Van der Dussen, weigh anchor, hang in there and see it home. With Markram's 51 from just 26, and that's what they needed with that impetus. 4 6s to Markram and a couple of 4s just allowed South Africa to shift gears just when they wanted to. Bit of a Keel Hussain from the West Indies. Again, it's such a great CPL. Lovely stuff from him in terms of his flight and his spin. 1 for 27 and 4 was a standout. Whereas you look at Andre Russell, who got smacked about a bit. 3.2 overs, disappeared for 36, so he's going over 10s. And he was a little expensive. But in the end, 143 for 8 was never ever going to be enough. And as I say, tracked down quite comfortably in 18.2 overs with 8 wickets in the bank. The man of the match, the player of the match who went up front, Nokia, you can't stop him. 1 for 14 with 14 dots. Henrik, you little ripper. South Africa, too dominant over the defending champs.